Hi Cancerians, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and I'm an angelic Arcturian, and I'm going to be doing your what's coming reading for this next week of February, current energy moving into the near future. I am using my Rider-Waite, and I'm so sorry that this sucks in this light. I'm going to have to get a new deck that doesn't have this reflection stuff on it. But I'm using my regular Rider-Waite and my Legacy of the Divine by Sierra Marchetti, as well as my Fairy Oracle by Brian Froud. I've got a message at the beginning and at the end of your reading. And yeah, so let's get into it. So for your opening message from the fairies, we have Lualthus the Wild. And so I'm going to read a little bit out of the book on this. And it says, this card says that wild creative energies are being brought to whatever position it represents in the card layout. It often fires up the things that surround it, energizing them as well. It tells us that it is important to think and act creatively, and it says that the energy to do so is available. New approaches are called for here. Old ideas and old behaviors will not do it. Sometimes it may be useful to draw another card to get some suggestions about what those new ideas may be. It could be telling you to go for something. Sometimes it is important to take the risk of making a fool of yourself to gain something amazing and wonderful and miraculous. Sometimes when Lualthus says go for it now, it is important to do so, and sometimes it isn't. If the only reason for caution is that you're afraid of looking silly, it probably is time to go for it. Remember then that you need to keep an eye on Lualthus. Don't let him have control of your schedule or the accelerator in your car. He always thinks going faster and taking chances is better, and sometimes he is right. Use sense and stay grounded even while he takes you off on a flight of fancy. So yeah, that is definitely about working with this creative energy for us Cancerians. So I have here, coming into your reading, that beautiful Cancerians are coming out of a time of betrayal and backstabbing, of stagnancy, and we're starting to really assume our Empress status, which is abundant, unconditionally loving, nurturing, having everything that she needs. She's very balanced and feminine as well. So, and yeah, I have here that we are coming out of a time of feeling that we couldn't be independent, that we couldn't do what we wanted, that maybe we were restricted and our wishes were just not coming true. And we're also coming out of a time of heavy burdens when we had a lot of burdens to carry, and I definitely can relate to that. Because we have Judgment is coming, so Judgment Day is coming, and I'm sorry you cannot even see these cards, but they're so beautiful. But Judgment is coming. I'll get a better lighting situation going on. You may get a few messages that you may get an emotional offer from somebody, and you may get some kind of message from somebody about maybe what they're thinking, but you may get a message, and this could be from the same person, but I feel like it's going to be two different opportunities. And so make sure and use your intuition on that, but they are going to have something to do with this judgment that's coming, this Judgment Day. So this could even be people that you're dealing with if they're younger than you. This is usually, pages are usually immature, childlike people, and they are usually messengers. So the Page of Cups is like he brings with him a small emotional offer, which means he doesn't have a lot to offer, but he's giving you what he can. And the Page of Swords may be coming to you with some kind of idea, plan for action, some sort of opportunity that requires movement and taking action possibly. But it's really going to help to bring us out of this period of people that were really manipulative and deceptive towards us, and people that were able to gain victory over us by doing shady things, being manipulative, being deceptive, cheating and lying and all of that. We're leaving that behind. And we're leaving behind never feeling like we have a freaking victory on anything. And I'm sure if you're a Cancer, you can relate to this. I have 4 placements in Cancer: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury. So yeah, this is being stuck. This is not being able to have victory over our lives. And it's dealing with shady people and third-party situations and just like shade and shit, and just people that aren't any good. And I think we've learned our lessons from that, and so we don't need to deal with that anymore. So now we're moving into this new period of the 10 of Cups, which is abundance, happiness, the cozy home, the fireplace, you know, and more cups than you could even need. This cups usually represent emotions, so this is a lot of good emotions and experiences. And with this Knight of Cups here, this could even be a new, and that could be what this Page of Cups is here. You may meet this Knight as a page when Judgment Day happens, or he may even have something to do with Judgment Day. And then maybe later on, or as a result of this, he makes you a real offer as a Knight. Still not a king, but hey, at least he's going up and not down. And I think that this is someone who's going to be very stable for you, and somebody who's not going to leave you, and they're going to give you this happiness and stability that I know as Cancers just absolutely live for. So I mean, that is just such a beautiful ending. You can't plan a better ending than that. That is love, happiness. And it's very clear here. The Chariot is a card of, it's also the Cancer card, but it's a card of movement and taking action and moving forward. And this is saying that he is not going to leave you, not like the others. That's what I'm getting from this card. He's going to help you achieve this happy home and, you know, stability and emotional happiness that Cancerians desperately need. We desperately need some loving relationships in our lives, because I know that I've had plenty of lessons and I don't need any more lessons. I need the healing power of love. So I'm hoping that people will come into my life in the future that will offer love and not deception and backstabbing. So for our advice for this reading, we have this beautiful Fairy Godmother card. Like, look how gorgeous. And the Fairy Godmother says, Sari offers last-minute rescues. When she turns up in our readings, good things may well be happening that we don't think we deserve, or that we do deserve but haven't thought to ask for. Almost imperceptibly, she teaches us about giving and receiving unconditionally, helping us to open our hearts to love and acceptance. She sometimes showers us with abundance. Keep an eye out for unexpected good fortune, especially when you thought you saw bad luck headed your way. Remember to say thank you by passing a kindness on to someone else. Practice a little fairy godmothering yourself and see how enjoyable it is. Part of the fun of it is to do it so that the recipient doesn't know where the gift came from. I think that is awesome. So remember, Cancers, if our fairy godmother comes and showers us with gifts and abundance, and our 10 of Cups and our Knight of Cups and all of our wishes and dreams coming true, that we got to pay it forward and pass it on, because you know, as Cancers, we've been through absolute hell for the past decade or longer, and we need this healing. We do. We need this financial healing. We need the emotional healing so that we can be our beautiful, watery Cancerian selves. Because I think we've all kind of just been through, I'm not going to say all, but if you're resonating with this reading, you definitely know what I mean about just going through difficulty after difficulty. So I think it's a gorgeous reading. I am hopeful that the energy goes this way. And I will see you next time.